Hey y'all. Well, today is May 30th and I haven't recorded for a little while, so thought I'd give just kind of a quick update. This is the just the little planter that we used last year for the brassicas. This year I plan to use this for the herbs, but it's going to take a while because I have to regrow all of them because most of them did not survive. And I don't know if these will make it, because these are the potatoes that were left from last year, and as you can see, they've really overgrown. So we're going to try to tuck some of those in here because I need as much of the garden bed as possible this year, because we're growing a lot of extra stuff like eggplants and okra and some more squash and pumpkins. So sorry if it's kind of windy today. It wasn't windy earlier, but of course the minute I get this out it gets windy. But kind of got the fabric laid down rough. Jake's going through and taking care of the weeds up against the fence so that we can put the fabric up to it and hopefully cover it as best as possible. And then we'll start staking it down. But this is that DeWitt weed fabric. I forget what the year is on it. It's probably just 5-year. But it's, decently heavy duty. And I do have some like temporary staples down just to hold it down in the wind. But so we're trying to get working on that, but it's like 90 degrees out. It's really hot. And the sad thing is I think I might have killed my grapevine because I forgot about it. Since nothing else was out here, it didn't get watered, and look at all the little dead leaves on it. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know. But I'm an idiot, and I let it completely dry out. There's a little bit of life still, but just barely. In fact, I think that's the only thing that's not completely dried out on this guy. So I don't know if he'll make it or not. Here are the seedlings too, by the way, just so you can kind of see. They're looking a little weak. I just had to give them fertilizer because they're starting to turn yellow and stuff, and purple on the backs. So they just got hit with some fertilizer today, so hopefully they'll be doing better. So obviously these are mostly the tomato plants that look a little rough. The peppers are looking really nice. Those are just some little flowers that I planted in there. Onions look, I don't know, they're kind of damping off, so, which is weird because for the most part these cups have not been kept all that wet, so I don't know. The broccoli is doing good. This is cabbage, that's doing good. Everything else seems to be doing all right. You can see the marigolds there, that's doing fine. And those are just some trees that I bought for my work that they had for Christmas, and I've been just keeping them in the house, and they'll get planted out here somewhere. But trying to get everything cleaned up. It's a little bit of a mess. The only thing that made it over here so far is the chives, and I'm pretty sure that's lavender. I was thinking it was rosemary, but I don't think so. Look at the little honeybee on the raspberry things. Yeah, we did have a bunch of blooms or blossoms on some of these apple trees, but I don't think that's actually going to turn into any apples. They started to seem like they were going to grow, and then I noticed they all have like, let me see if I can find one. They all started getting like these little holes in them, like little rotten spots. So I don't know if that's because they were not actually fertilized. That one doesn't have it yet, but it probably will. I don't know if it's because they weren't actually fertilized or if they're actually being attacked by something. I'm not sure. So I did not spray for insects. Yeah, you can see this is like the biggest little apple on there, and it's got a little hole, and a bunch of them did that. So I don't know. And the ones over there seem to have dried right out. So I don't think they're gonna have apples. And we haven't been watering these strawberries, so the first flush of flowers came and went, and the strawberries, it's been really dry here. We haven't had rain in a couple weeks, and it's been hot. So I think the first flush of strawberries just dried right up. But they got watered today. They're just full of weeds. Trying to figure out what to do with them this year, because I want to move them into a raised bed. Trying to figure out what to do with this mess and how to get this cleaned up and get the stuff out of here. This poor little sage got watered today. Looks really rough, but I plan on trying to move some of this stuff out of here and cover it with fabric or something. Just stuff I didn't get to last year. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna work on just putting a few of these potatoes in the bed here and getting those covered up and watered in, and hopefully we'll see if any of them make it, because some of these are really, really long. So okay, that's just, I guess, the update I wanted to show you. So take care. God bless.